In this video, you'll learn tricks for sending messages to girls to make them interested in you. Even girls who initially seem indifferent can become more attentive. You can try these tricks when you want to win over a girl through social media. Here are the rules. Rule 1. Keep her guessing. Imagine you're texting a girl you like, but she doesn't reply or takes hours, even days, to respond. This might make you anxious, disappointed, or frustrated, but at the same time, you find yourself wanting her more. The same goes for girls because, naturally, people are drawn to things that make them curious. So, here's what you need to do. Vary your response times when texting a girl. When you're free, you can reply quickly, but when you're busy with work or studying, don't rush to respond. Simply read her message and continue with your activities. Let her know you've seen her message. Once you've finished your work and have time, then you can reply. Another important point related to this: don't always try to appear friendly when texting a girl. If you feel the conversation doesn't need a reply, just end it yourself. This will make her more curious and automatically more interested in you. Rule 2. Prioritize your own life. If you're always anxious and wondering when she replies or when she texts you first, sooner or later, the girl will realize that you need her and that she's a priority in your life. This will make you look very unattractive in her eyes. So, do the opposite. Don't make her your top priority, but prioritize your own life, your work, goals, and hobbies. This doesn't just make you look more attractive, but it also makes communication easier when she suddenly texts you first. When she asks, "What are you doing?" you can reply with something cool like, "Playing futsal, practicing with my band, or working on a project at the office." She understands that you're a guy who's always focused on his goals. Rule 3. Pay attention to the details. If you want to know how to catch a fish, you don't ask the fish, but the fish knows best what bait they like. This analogy applies to girls. They won't directly ask for compliments, but compliments are what they love the most. Be careful when giving compliments. Avoid non-specific and overly general ones like "you're beautiful" or "nice dress." Instead, give specific compliments that show you're paying attention. For example, if you're having dinner together and she mentions she loves Bruno Mars songs, use this information when you text her later. You could write something like, "Send me your top 3 favorite Bruno Mars songs." This shows that you really pay attention to her. But remember, don't use this trick too often. Once a week is enough. Rule 4. Don't compromise. Most girls, especially attractive ones, get a lot of messages from guys daily, so they naturally tend to play around when chatting. They don't have bad intentions, but it happens because they're used to dealing with weak guys who constantly flirt and tease them through messages. Therefore, don't compromise with a girl who only wants to play with you. For example, if you ask her out and she replies with something vague like "I'll check my schedule" or "I'll let you know when I'm free," it usually means she doesn't want to meet up. She just wants to chat because she needs validation. If this happens, don't compromise. Stop texting her immediately or reply briefly with "okay." Then, don't contact her again until she reaches out to you first. Rule 5. Know your purpose before texting a girl. Understand your purpose before you text a girl. Whatever it is, whether you want to get to know her, be friends, or have a serious relationship, the first thing you should do is meet her in person. True connections only happen when you meet and see her directly. Many weak guys out there are afraid to meet girls in person and only seek validation by forming relationships through chat. These guys not only seem unattractive to girls, but they'll also always be weak because they lack the ability to interact in person. That's why it's important to know your purpose when texting a girl. If you just want to play around online, stop. Don't fall into the category of weak guys. Texting is just a medium or a bridge before you actually meet and interact directly with the girl you want to get closer to. Those were the 5 rules for winning over a girl through chat that you can follow. That's it for this video. Hope it's useful.